Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion's playing RimWorld, and the inmates are running the asylum. I will basically do anything in my power to cater to our prisoner so they will join us eventually. One day... Oh, my freaking cotton! Good lord. Actually, considering it got struck by goddamn lightning, that's not that bad! Oh, Nistad! He's done it. Instantly. We are no longer crafting. Levego is a crafter. He needs to get to level 10. You're a patient. Honestly, you're not a bad doctor. But you're not ideal. Bed rest, yes. Warden, no. All you need to do... You know, your growing skill is pretty good. I'm gonna make that a 2. But crafting's a 1. Smithing and tailoring can be a 2. Actually, smithing we already have Bud on. So tailoring is a 2. Crafting's a 1. Hauling and researching, those go to 2s as well. We don't need any more research. The research is done, buddy. Almost a freaking 18. That's ridiculous. Alright, yeah, I'm okay with this. Now, of course, restrict, see if it's a night owl. Levego, I don't even need to check. I know they're a night owl, because they were getting pissed off that they kept getting recruited during the day. Maybe that was part of our problem, but doesn't matter. Problem solved. And, of course, Young Metro. Willie Nelson Doctrine. And, nice, Dad. True to form, you earned yourself a name, buddy. You are now Niles Crane. Beautiful. Everybody's favorite brother of Fraser Crane. Niles! Wait, excuse me. Can you let me type Niles there, please? Thank you. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Alright, now do I need to refactor myself? Because I don't need to be crafting anymore. Only Nystad needs to be crafting. Or sorry, Niles Crane. And by Niles Crane, I mean Levego. Where's Levego sleeping anyway? You don't need to sleep in these beds, dude. These beds are for prisoners. Is there a bedroom? Oh, this is a prison cell. Where are you going? You can sleep in this bedroom. It's your bedroom, dude. I tricked you. You just traded one cell for another one. You really should get some sleep, though. Like, you wanted to sleep, so it would... If you want to get some sleep, like, I don't blame you. If you just want to go get some sleep. NL, you should not be tailoring. Like, you don't have to tailor, dude. Just go back to cooking, is what you know best. And Bud, you don't have to do this anymore. Like, you don't have to cook anymore. Managing our colonists is actually going to be a problem now. Because we've got so many, and we're actually, like, doing fine. We just need you to hit level 10 in crafting. I know, you know what? Details, plus 25. Plus 25. Go until you have 100 simple meals. Then we'll talk about, you know, the rest of our life. We're so close. I don't know why Levego is sleeping at night. I thought you were a night owl, but it turns out you're just another faker. We still have a mining order. Wouldn't necessarily consider it substantial. We have a bulk goods trader. Sure, you know what? Niles Crane. He's playing some chess right now. But Niles Crane is a good negotiator. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I want to buy all your rats. Can I have 4 rats, please? People love insect jelly. Neutroamine's important. We don't need 766 of it. I don't know why I became, like, Spanish there. Or Scottish, rather. How many components you got? 12. Oh, that's the good gravy right there. Give me, like, 40 neutroamine, maybe? Anything you want to buy? You don't want to buy anything, huh? You're just selling. That's fine. Meat, maybe? How much for all of your chicken meat? Or all of your beef? The beef's the cheapest right now. That's a lot. I don't really need 975 beef. Could you just give me, like, 500? Sure. You know what? There we go. Really appreciate you dropping the fucking components off on the wrong side of the base. That's really nice. Tomo, if you could go get those, please. Thank you. And the meat is being rained upon. So if you could haul all that inside, that'd be really nice for me. I feel like we should also, as much as this is gonna take, like, way too much time, it makes a lot of sense to me to at least fill in this area with, like, 3 more tiles, maybe? Just to buy us some more time if we get, like, you know, invaded or something. Probably the right way to do that is crack this and then build it out that way, but that also runs the risk of, like, making everything in our freezer not be in a freezer anymore, which scares me. All right, let's see what Levego's doing. Smelting metal from slag. Great choice. This is crafting. And we're just waiting on you to get to a 10, buddy. And I believe that it'll happen. You got 2 fires. Oh, we actually completed the ground penetrating scanner. What the hell do you do with it? Oh, it shows us. And what does it show us? It's where there's, like, lots of supplies of what? I don't know. Is it draining the shit out of our battery? Sort of. It seems to be the answer to that. Are we still, like, not at the level where we have a connected grid? Let's follow it. I mean, it seems connected to me. That's not connected, though. Oh, that's the problem. That's totally the problem. How long has that been messed up? Now, like, this part is only drawing power from this. I see the issue now. So it feels like, to me, we should build, like, a deep driller right here. So let's go orders, mining. Mine that out. And then if we go miscellaneous. And by miscellaneous, of course, I mean production. Deep drill. Use a ground penetrating scanner to detect the resources. I'm assuming we have to give it some power. Maybe we want to build it closer to our base, actually. Like, what if we just build it here? We can even build a wall around it extremely easily and, like, turn it into a room. 100 steel, 3 components. That's not that bad. We should also, we have, like, some miscellaneous stuff that we can handle pretty easily. Like, for example, furniture. Just make, like, a granite stool right here that someone can sit on. Probably want to rotate that, now that I think about it. Let's try that again. I mean, a wooden chair to me is more comfortable than a granite stool. I'm not gonna make a plasteel chair. This is, you know, there you go. It's a wooden chair. That's all, everything the body needs. Someone's gonna be building that. Construction's important. So, you know what? Sure, fair enough. Mission accomplished. What's going on? I hear more construction being done. This is the right thing to do, yeah. I mean, even though it's not necessary, probably. It's my fault for issuing the order, so I ain't mad about it. And I guess I'm hoping to draw a bunch of steel out of the ground. This is the weirdest place to build a roof, but I'm not disappointed. We're just going to extend this stockpile accordingly. And, I mean, we should continue to issue mining orders. The only question is where you want to do it. And are you prepared for what you might find in the process, you know? But you can do it to at least make our base, like, look a little fresher. Life is, depending how you dress her. So if the devil wears Prada, Adam, Eve wear nada, I'm in between, but way more fresher. Because if you try hard, that's when you die hard. Anyway, you get the idea, Kanye West. Shouldn't have issued that zone change until we had that prepared. Who am I, Willie Desjardins? Vancouver Canucks. We also need to issue a mining order here. We might as well just extend it like that. Because right now, this is like a 1-tile wide hallway. Dude, that guy's starting to mine pretty nicely. He must be at like a 7 or an 8. 7? What did I tell ya? Now, how's this going? Oh, it's built already. It can be rained on, but it's covered actually right now. But I still think, you know, it makes sense. I don't know, maybe it doesn't make sense to put it inside. Let's see how its health works anyway. And we'll get started on the deep drilling. I'm assuming this is just a mining order. Well, I guess we just disassemble it after we've drilled everything out of the ground anyway. And now, what is the purpose of building the deep driller? Really, we want enough steel to easily build ourselves the spaceship. Let's make a save. And this is, I'm just going to call this save finally. Because we really have, like, busted our ass in an extremely inefficient fashion to make this happen. So yeah, I get it. You know, you got to clean. You're cleaning up rubble. You think that's important. At the same time, I wouldn't mind if you just chose to build these power conduits. I mean, we do have 200 steel. There were times in our RimWorld life where 200 steel would have seemed like a fucking, like, dream come true. So, already constructing power conduit. That's great news. Alright, we don't need a bill on this. I just want to watch power. Cargo pods again. I mean, there's 56 alpaca wool in the base. I think we should take advantage of that. What happens on this deep drill? Resource below steel. It's not making any progress. Do we need somebody to sit on this? Like, who's our miner? It's Kanto, isn't it? Yeah. It's using some power. I wouldn't necessarily say a lot, but it's definitely using some power. Maybe. Ooh, mad animal. One colonist idle. Local ibex has gone mad. Terrible place for an ibex to go mad. I feel bad for you, son. I think we should make a solar generator right here. And we'll have to rebuild the conduits appropriately. But still, I think this is important. Wanted to see how this dough did against the traps. Oh, it got smoked! I shouldn't, like, be so thrilled at the death of an animal, but dude! First off, free meat. Secondly, we were able to at least kill one animal with our deadfall traps. That's pretty exciting to me. Alright, so is this thing doing anything? It's not doing anything. I mean, I think it needs to be manned. Yeah, so we just need to wait for this mining order to be done, and then he should probably just handle it himself. Dude, Bud, you're the world's greatest constructor right now. Now, do we need to build the conduit around it? I mean, it looks like no, so I'm going to assume the answer is no. This might be overkill. I think it's important. Pirate merchant is passing nearby. It's probably worth, like, sending them a message. Just because by sending them a message, we don't have to spend any silver to get a trade caravan. But they don't want to sell it, or they don't want to buy anything. They just want to sell us stuff. We don't really need neutroamine right now. I mean, we could buy $5,000 worth of anti-malarials. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Dude, Kanto is becoming a scary level miner here. Still only at a 7, but... Should maybe one of our idle colonists be on mining? Like, who's doing nothing? Seems like, no, I'm in the wrong area here. How's Tomo as a miner? He's a 1. You know, he's a fast learner, but that still seems a little bit like overkill to put him on duty here. You know what? Yeah, have him be a chef. Tomo was good at cooking. We can probably disassemble our, needless research bench now. Just a couple more mining orders, and then I'm assuming you're going to, start working on this deep driller that is presently doing nothing. But it's also using no power right now. So at night, I do want to see how our power survives, how our power is handled. It is 11, and our batteries are doing fine, so I'm not really concerned. It's a pretty, like, we got a lot of things going on in this colony, you know? Nick is doing nothing. Everything's clean. That's like a new era. If you're doing nothing, what should you do? You have a freaking 0 in mining. You know what? If you're doing nothing, you should mine. It's still the ultimate choice for the man who has everything. He's going for a walk now. That's not idle. Even a 0 makes progress, man. And just to help those of you out there, might be a little OCD-ish about that. Tell you what, we'll do that, and then we'll delete zone, like, right there. Just so there's a little bit more of a walking area, and then we'll expand the zone right here. Keep the hallway clear. Alright, Nick's probably got to clean some stuff, then he's going to go to bed. I want to see what happens with Kanto. He's got to eat something. What happens after that? A rainy thunderstorm is not bad. Oh, he's working on the deep drill. Power? Power? Little scary. Nick is an idle colonist. Idle hands are the devil's plaything, buddy. I don't really want to issue a mining order, though, because I want Kanto to handle the deep driller. Is the deep driller doing fine, by the way? Yeah, it's doing okay. Wait. Lavego, how's your crafting? 9. I'm telling you, dude. He's getting there. He's getting there. I was thinking, like, we could build some more turrets up here, so just give Nick something to do. Is there, like, any place where you could build, like, a smooth stone floor or something? I mean, like, he could build another building. I just don't know what he does with it when he builds it, you know? Why don't you rearm the traps? They should all be auto-rearm, dude. You know what? You might as well. Just go. This is your new job, Nick. This is your new life. Is it slate? Or is it... No, we got so much granite. You know... Might not be pretty. But I feel like we finally found the proper way to build our kill box. The answer is pray that units come this way and then exclusively build slate deadfall traps. Doolittle's having a party. I have never seen our colonists as happy as they are right now. Wealth is starting to get a little scary high. Mood, look at that. As soon as Tomo got married, this place turned around. We're at 75 mood, non-stop. Everybody's loving life, living lavish. 50% of the way to the next lump. I really, really want to see what... the party is finished. I really, really want to see what it means when you actually, like, hit a lump. We're going to have to wait for Kanto to finish harvesting. Also, Nick, that's like your other job here. You're probably not on grow duty. You're no good at it necessarily, but I'm going to put you on a 4 there as well. Just so if you're idle, you got something to do. Alright, Bud, don't get yourself caught in hell. Because, like, there's no coming back from that. It's going to be a dangerous rescue mission. Let's leave it at that. Alright, so we got good rice coming in. We've almost got 100 meals stored up. We're at, like, 70. We really only need one chef at this point. Tomo, welcome to construction. I'm glad it suited you well. You did so much by our colony. You're a thinker and a doer. The reason we're still here is because I want to get you off of this planet. I want to be your Murph. I want to be your lover, baby. I want to be your Murph. The Beatles, anybody? You heard of this band? We might actually run out of granite, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, Kanto's asleep. 66 meals. When I wake up, basically all I do is cook. So, we should be making a lot of meals. Mental break. Fire starting spree. Excuse me? Stop that. Stop that. Don't light the switch on fire! Nick, this is your job for the rest of today. Your job is to stop Lavego from lighting important stuff on fire. And if you can get any construction done in the meantime, that's awesome. Mad animals, ibex. All ibexes are now mad. Well, this is not a part of our base that I'm too concerned about right now. It's not like they're gonna bust down a bunch of walls. Excuse me? Where did this ibex come from? Nick now has to go to the hospital. Hey, Lavego, what's going on? You're not starting any fires or anything, right? Nick got shot. I didn't realize that ibex was actually gonna find its way down here. You know what? We do have another geothermal vent. Don't burn down my traps. They're the only thing I have on this godforsaken earth. I worked so hard to get those traps. Fire. Someone's got it, right? Yeah, Doolittle's on it. No problem. Nick's on it. No, Doolittle's not on it. Doolittle's getting us some much-needed meat. Somebody's got this. Oh, okay. The arson spree is over. Fire is reserved by Niles Crane. I know that's Frasier. Put out the fire on the turret. Oh my god, that would be like a crazy bummer if that happened. Alright, Nick's hurt, but he's gonna get better. He got bit by a freaking ibex, you know, it happens. Happened to me many times in my life. It's just part of being an adult, honestly. You remember where you were when you had your first ibex bite? Me too. Alright, the drill's working here. Oh, we already had it pay out. How much did it give us? It doesn't seem like it gave us that much. Kanto, I want to see this come to fruition. We have 210 steel right now. Where are you going, buddy? Sowing area? No. Prioritize deep drilling. Beavers. Does not bother me. You don't understand. Prioritize deep drilling. Deep drill. 210 steel. Is it 75 per... No, you don't need to sow the area. Is it really 75 per lump? Yes. Alright. Kanto, this is... Well, no, he's good at growing. We don't really need multiple drills, because I'm not sure if we have the people to man them right now. It's not as fast as I would have thought. Let's leave it at that. But it's not necessarily bad. I just want to make sure this guy actually goes to sleep. A group of travelers are passing by. Hey, he's going to... Hey, maybe he's not going to sleep. Does this mean he's just going to drill himself to death? You know what? He doesn't have any orders right now, so he can be a big boy and make up his own mind. It's not like he's drafted or anything. He's just pumping out like 150 steel per day. Alright, it's a start. It's a freaking start. All traps are on auto rearm. Yes, okay, good, good, good. This kill box is a freaking nightmare now. Let's look at crafting. We gotta check in periodically. Lavago's at a 9, but he's still crafting all the time when he's not starting fires and making me feel bad about myself. Bud hit a trap. Dude, not only did he hit a trap, it actually nearly killed him. Shattered his rib! My god. Go to the hospital, dude. You just went to bed? Go to the hospital! Oh, dude. Lavago needs a weapon. We gotta have something that's not gonna get us blown up. Even just like, wait, what's your shooting stat? 3. Alright, it doesn't matter that much. Normal sniper rifle. Breakdown of our wind turbine, that's fine. We just need components, and we still have 5 of them, thankfully. And that wind turbine is important, because we're kind of at like a power equilibrium right now. In the summer and winter, we need more. And honestly, like our coolers are turned off right now, so we should turn those on, and then see how our power looks. Flicking switch. Important, but please fix this wind turbine first. So what are we waiting on here? Well, I mean, I'd like to earn steel at a faster pace, but I know the secret's to doing so. We just got to get more colonists working on deep drills. Apart from that, we should probably... Wait, Bud and Doolittle? Come... Dude, you're just hurting your own mood. What about spaceships? Let's talk about it. Production. Or miscellaneous. A cryptosleep casket, which is actually... Oh, it is cryptosleep. We need 5 uranium. What else do we need to make a spaceship? Ship. Oh, that's probably where you do it. Structural beam. Structural beam around which a ship can be constructed. Cryptosleep casket. Capable of maintaining a person in cryptosleep for centuries in space environment and surviving atmospheric re-entry. Ship computer core. We don't have a persona core. Ship reactor. 500 plasteel, huh? That's nasty. Ship engine. We're gonna need some more plasteel for sure. Is there any way to know what resource is underneath before we build a drill on it? Also, can we manufacture plasteel? All these questions. And more shall be answered on the next episode, or maybe like 20 episodes from now. Come on, dude, you have 9 crafting. I'm just begging you. Can I sacrifice a colonist to get you to a higher level? Because that would be a productive use of blood right now. We got a utopian, vegetarian, dope-growing colony here, and all I want to do is build a spaceship. Is that so much to ask? We've already ascended to the higher level of the astral plane. All I want is for one fucking person to live. Get off this rock and tell people about the adventures we sustained here before I start up a second run of XCOM 2 or something like that. It's all I ask. There's some irony as well in that, like, I kind of feel like this is the first time I've ever been good at this game. And whether or not I'm good is debatable for sure, but either way, I think another thing we should do is build a wall, like, across here. Because, quite honestly, even though it's wasted space, I don't like it when colonists get up here. But maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm leaving it out to be right now. Okay, so I'm not sure why these are not auto-rearmed yet. We'll get those done. And now, like, God forbid you come visit us in this colony. Because if you come in through the wrong door, welcome to hell, basically. It takes so long for you to come down here now and craft. And yet, I look at your crafting skill and it's still at a 9. And I think to myself that this is a cruel world in which we live. Why can't you just craft faster? Cargo pods. Dude, 77 neutral aiming from cargo pods is an awesome haul. We're actually making... Wait, did we just cook a meal out of hops? No, it was corn. Okay, cargo pods. Dude, what the hell? 48 artillery shells. That's amazing. Nick's rearming these traps, which honestly we should be scared of. Escape pod relationship. You've detected an escape pod. Who's in it, though? Carlota is Kanto's mother. That's not bad. Kanto can't come to the phone right now. But Nick can. She's not in a great spot. How you doing? What are you good at? She's freaking sucks at crafting. That's about the only thing that matters to me right now. Welcome to prison. She's also incapable of violence, so congratulations, Nick. We may have found a replacement for your jobs, at which point you can just go to cloud watching all day, which is a highly coveted position in this place of business right now. It seems to me that it might be faster to just mine close available steel as opposed to doing deep drilling for it. That's not to say I don't want to do this, but at least this gives Nick an option too. Tomo has hit a trap. That's alright. Just go to the hospital. Let's take a look at Carlota. How's she doing here? Prisoner. She will join us for sure. Well, let's recruit her then. Should be easy enough. Again, we don't really need this steel. It's more about the, you know, deep drilling aspect of what's going on here. I guess you are a doctor, so that's fine. There's a little blood here. Could you wake up and clean it, please? Like, I know it might seem like I'm being unreasonable, but at the same time, I would really like you to clean this because everything else in our colony is going fine, and I see a single speck of blood, and it's imperfect, and I need it to change right now. Dude, the cargo pods giving us artillery is amazingly useful. So each bit of steel is 35 versus 75 for successful deep drilling. Dry thunderstorms are a little dicey, admittedly. I wish the drills could work passively. But I mean, I'm kind of my own worst enemy, right? Like, I continue to assign mining orders to units that really should be doing other things. But look at how fast it generates 70 steel versus using the deep drill. The only problem is that it also contains a higher than average hauling order afterwards. But we've already got 860 steel back in the base. We're just still waiting on, you know, the world to change when it comes to components here. 9 out of 20. Are you actually kidding me? You just need to get to 10. It's taken forever. What are we even gonna do when we get these components? Look, dude, do I look like a freaking Superman? I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do if I got them, to be honest with you. Maybe we can build it. We mine a hole in a wall, build a spaceship inside of it. We might as well start with ship production stuff. So you know what? Ship structural beam. I'd like to look at the... Don't build it near the wind turbine. Build it near the prison. No, this is... there's too much of a raid possibility here. I mean, there's a raid possibility here, too, but... Is this a large enough space? I feel like we should try it either way. Put it, like, near center and protect it at all costs. Market value, $4,525. This is probably the last episode I'm going to record today, so I'm going to keep rolling for a little while just so I can make more forward progress. I mean, this has been probably like the easiest recording session for RimWorld I've ever had. We've had a couple nasty like poison ships and, you know, boomalopes and stuff like that, but Tomo, you're on mining duty now too. If you got nothing else to do, you mine. I don't care if you mine that. You can mine that, you can man the deep driller, it doesn't matter to me. So let's get started on ship construction, which scares me but also excites me. The thing that's annoying is that I can't actually build like 500 turrets around this to protect it because of the fact that we don't have enough components. So we're still like perpetually beholden to component meta. I believe that one day we will get to that level where it's no longer a problem. Look at how far we're going to get stone, by the way. We're going all the way down here. We're almost out of stone to stonecraft. And we turned all of this stone... Niles! We turned all of this stone into wooden deadfall traps, which is hilarious to me. You know what? Suspend that stonecutter's bill for now. I at least want to see what this looks like. Requires 2 components. 800 steel, man. 970 steel. There were so many times when I would have killed for like 20 steel. To be at this level is almost like unfathomable. We are actually still losing food. I want to point that out. We can get rid of this sun lamp. Like, this can actually just be deconstructed. I think the fire foam popper still makes sense. Ooh, an eclipse could be a little bit of a bummer here, depending on how long it lasts. We also, to be honest with you, we can probably slow down on our smoke leaf production and just turn this off if we have power concerns. We have 674 smoke leaf in the freezer right now. I don't know how many it takes to make a smoke leaf joint, but you know, you can make them pretty quick. 674 is starting to seem a little ridiculous. The other thing we could do is turn this into food production. And then that would still use power, but it would save us, you know, slowing down on our food consumption here. But we also have less raw food because of the fact that I've been turning it into simple meals. So it might seem like our food burn rate is like a little higher than it actually is right now. I just want to... I'm watching the colony just to see what happens. Like, I just want to make sure that processes are relatively optimized. And, you know, I don't mind having a huge surplus of steel. So this is totally fine by me. But I would like you, like, if possible, to get to 10 crafting. I've been waiting for it for 100 years. That's where you're going to go for slag. I can't tell him not to go here for slag. Why would you not go here for slag? Maybe those are actually oh, come on, they can't be closer. That just doesn't make sense. What's Nick doing, by the way? Nick, he's got mining duty. Oh, he like walks out halfway and then he's like, I'm gonna go clean some dirt. Same, Tomo like walks out a little bit, then he's like, oh, he's just relaxing socially. Okay. Well, I mean, the colony is going extremely well right now. Even if our freezer is like 99% marijuana. You know, we got 1,000 steel. 1,300 steel, actually. Is it like... It's because this is a dumping stockpile. No, because this one was a dumping stockpile. Okay, Ruka, you can escape now. Goodbye, my feline friend. We're doing fine. In fact, we're doing much better than fine. All right, Tomo, you can go too. I gotta finish the episode here, but it's like there hasn't really been like a bombastic moment where I want to be like, oh, that's, you know, our 1812 overture moment where we're ready to go. It's just like very, very slowly making progress. Our ship structural beam has been completed. Cannot launch. Missing a cryptosleep casket. Okay, so let's go down the line. Cryptosleep Casket can come next. No, because we need components. We need components for everything. Bummer, dude. All right. Well, you know what? Good time to save. We're still in component hell, which is very unfortunate, but we have actually made progress on a spaceship. Blows my mind. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.